branches have like the clean sweep of every branch at this point. Right? So that last vote in Georgia was about the Senate, I believe.
Yeah.
So now the Democrats run the Senate.
Yeah.
So we call it.
So that's why that was so big.
It's a change in power happening right now. They sense it, and now it's them throwing the tantrum.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, throwing the tantrum.
So is you think Georgia kind of responsible for this shit?
They are majorly responsible for it. That's why it happened the next day after the Georgia election, bro.
But no, this shit was planned. They did show that Trump tweeted this shit like in December. See you on January 6th type shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
He called for this, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like he definitely constructed this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see them dumbass motherfuckers, bro. Even like watching these niggas interviews, bro, the Trumpers, bro, I can see them being out there not even expecting it to get that out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like
Really going with the flow.
they were just going with the flow, thinking they finna protest. And then
they finna get some time.
bro, the boys is out here.
Ain't no PC for them neither.
I was saying
10, bro.
Listen, you on the main line too, homie. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you gonna be on the main line.
We gonna see hype about it before y'all got out there. But once y'all get to hit that shit,
that's what I'm saying. Once shit hit the fan, bro, because I can see a lot of motherfuckers just thinking they finna protest, fuck a little shit up.
they
like
popping.
You know, and then
national building, that kind of
and then niggas start running in the buildings.
Bro, do y'all know the security in a national building?
That's what blew my mind. I'm like, bro, we couldn't run into the Fort Worth courthouse like that,
bro. What?
Like,
courthouse. As soon as you try to get past the security, you're gonna get popped.
You could. It was a time in August you could walk into Parks Mall with a group.
Bro, I guarantee Bin Laden got about 10 or 12 siblings sitting back right now, ready for revenge, looking at that shit like, nigga, that's all we gotta do. Like, what? Rush that bitch. But I'm pretty sure they'll make some alterations. You know, like,
but the alteration,
now they will.
I seen something where it said this proves that policing is not for white people. It was meant for black and brown people. That was the evidence. Like, policing was never meant to keep white people in order. It was meant for, to oppress black and brown.
Because you look at it, because they have no fear, bro. They walk into a situation willing that they're not gonna fuck with us. If we come in, a lot of white people, they're not gonna do nothing to us.
That's crazy, bro.
So they have no fear.
That's the definition of it.
Yeah, definition white privilege. Them bitches was in there talking about this hot shit.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
My nigga, like, bro, I had so many high hopes in 2021. Like, bro, I had high hopes.
When I see them climbing down the wall, like in the main room, bro, climbing down for the wall, all the others thought it was Call of Duty. I said, they are really
Call of Duty.
That's all I thought was Call of Duty.
Like, they was really climbing the wall, bro.
What era of kids is this? Is this the 80s?
No, this is
like,
all.
Is this the 80s?
It's the baby
80s and 90s. 80s, 90s.
Who is their parents? Who is their parents? What's the generation they?
Bro, to me, it looked like 50. It looked like 40s and up.
Yeah. It's like the baby boomers.
So I think it's still that generation of
late 70s, early 80s, like that.
Probably 60s.
Bro, it's still that racist generation. You know what I'm saying? It's still them niggas that was brought up.
We went to school with. Shit.
Bro, it's the parents of people we went to school with. It's still that fucking racist ass generation that was used to the fucking civil rights movement, was used to niggas being belittled, still embracing their kids with that shit, and still can't, fathom the fact that things are changing, bro. Like, things are definitely changing. I don't give a fuck with niggas. Like, we can sit up here and say, oh, we still going through this, we still going through that, which we really are. But if a nigga look at, if a nigga from the 70s or the 80s was here, a nigga would be proud of the changes that, you know what I'm saying, have are occurring and still are occurring.
I think about that all the time. That's one of my motivators. Like, bro, I was talking to my grandpa this morning before we pulled up. Like, but he ain't even have nowhere near that. Like he ain't go to there was no high school for him. It was like he hopped in the field when his grandfather started working.
He make money. Yeah.
Like, bro, so
they
it's
was
like,
doing that shit at a young age.
Bro, I think about that all the time. Like, well, what do I have to complain about?
Right. We
like,
really don't, bro.
Even with what we faced with, like, yes, it's still a lot. It's still certain oppression in certain ways, but like, bro,
we have the upper hand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we can still go out here and get it. Like, they literally, there was no way they could go out.
No way. It wasn't
impossible.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. So, I don't know, man. This shit crazy, bro. It do Civil War. Yeah. If that's what it happens, like.
Man, my wife told me this morning she had a dream about some stuff like that. I'm like, you probably was on Instagram a little too much. But
I'm not,
but it's coming.
Bro, this Civil War. Bro, this is what them niggas ignited, fam. Like they ignited the possibility of a civil war with that shit. Like, cause when you alright, let's think of this, bro. What if something occurs, bro? Cause we know these niggas not done. Let's keep it a buck. What if something occurs to where Trump isn't able to be removed from office? You know what I'm saying? All it take is so many loopholes with this shit. All it take is like you know what I'm saying, like a war or something setting off to affect the transition from Trump to Biden, nigga. What if he successfully makes a plot to prevent Biden to come in office? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, yeah, that's what I'm saying. At that point, nigga, it's like shit. What he doing is effective. Right. You know what I mean? Like if he keeping the transition from happening, all this shit was work. You know what I mean? So it's
trying to prevent him to stop hitting that red button, start setting out bombs and explosives. That's why they need to figure out a way.
They do need to impeach that nigga though. I didn't know that.
Memories.
I didn't know.
I was wondering why the impeachment came back up, but I
didn't know he could run again.
Now he'll be able to run again, and then if they impeach him, he won't be able to have like none of that security, none of that shit. He won't be able to have nothing.
Bro, he's gonna go so hard to get.
You know how the president still moving around with Secret Service and all that shit. You won't have none of that shit.
Oh, okay.
Woo! That boy gonna be fighting hard.
Bro, we need niggas on his ass.
You don't get the Secret Service neither, and his Secret Service probably even more turned up than the regular presidents.
It's Trump.
Like,
bro, speaking of security, fam, what you think about all this violence with rappers? This rapper violence.
Bro, me and we talk about it all the time. I think,
but. Hold on, what you think, and what's a way to dumb this shit down a little bit, bro? To kind of smooth it out. You know?
Okay, so I think this is just a result of what has been portrayed in the music for so long.
Right.
Definitely. I think this is you know what I'm saying? It's like the dude getting money is no longer like the star. It's the shooter. The shooter is just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it used to be like, I'm getting money. Like, that was the thing. Like, I'm getting money. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Now you gotta be killing something.
Now you gotta be a killer.
Yeah.
Right? But nobody, like, I wish they would have a person, like, who killed something and then, like, them behind the wall at year 15.
Yeah. Because they gonna have a
whole different perspective. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that's, like, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a little adopted brother, bro, and, homie out, he drilling.
Yeah.
Like that's what they do.
Yeah.
Like they stay in like East Funk, like somewhere around there. And that's their culture. Like, and they using a lot of these dudes, like that's their soundtrack. That's just like, in the 90s when they was gangbanging, they had, MC8, music to drive by to. That was what they was doing their thing to, bro. And so I think the music is just like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm all good with people talking about their perspective and what they've been through. If that's what you've been through, bro, that's what you've been through.
Yeah.
But you gotta there has to be some form of information of being like, yeah, but I got 8 dead homies too. And I did, 7 behind the wall.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
There's no balance to that.
What's your opinion, fam, as to what can stop this shit? Like,
balance.
Like we had a conversation a few weeks ago. Like, what could be like the spark to cut this shit out, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole fucking to make niggas wake up. Like, damn, bro, we was really on some crazy ass shit.
Hey, I'm saying
back in the 20s.
Everything I've been hearing all the time, the shit I've been picking on the House of Clubs, bro. Niggas is out here really trying to make shit, like, clean shit up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, every single body is trying. We know the one situation that will never get cleaned up in life, but everything outside of that in this city, bro, they're trying to clean it up somehow, bro.
You talking about in the city level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, they're trying to clean that shit up. Like, it's crazy. Like,
I think niggas, but see, within the city, it's too fresh, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, cause we know we can say, okay, niggas is now trying to clean that shit up now, but come on, fam. We know it's too fresh for that to get cleaned up. You know what I'm saying?
No, we know like we know the one thing it's never gonna get cleaned up. That's just down in the rat.
Yeah,
but some stuff is too far gone, bro. Yeah. It's just too far
and
gone.
We know
play itself out.
But everything outside of that has been a mess and like mess the city up and haven't made the scene and shit be good. Is trying to get cleaned up, bro.
Yeah,
and I've just seen it like the last week, so
yeah. I think nobody like having dead homies, bro. Like that ain't tight.
Yeah, it's not.
That's just not tight, bro. Or when you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? When you gotta go see your partner behind the glass, like that's not tight, bro. Like ain't nothing about that tight. And I think that's the problem that some of these people like they don't say that aspect. Like on my song Believe It, I talk about that. Like talking to my nigga through the glass, like, bro, that's when you go up in there and you get searched, then you can't put your hands on somebody that you love because of some young, dumb stuff you was on. Like, bro, that changed your perspective about a lot, but nobody say that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody says that. They just talk about and you know, some people glorify, some don't. Some give you the whole perspective, but I just think that's where the change got to start. Yeah. They got to start with people like, yeah, show the vlog of like, oh yeah, this one we was doing our thing at, but also show the vlog of like your homie being chalked out.
Now, do you think of the music?
You know what I'm saying? Like, show that.
But do you think the music? Do you think it got something to do with the music? 100%. You think so?
Yeah, I think the problem is like,
well, it would have to be.
Yeah, it's both. Art imitates life, and then life sometimes imitates art, which it should never be, you know, the other way around. But it's just I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it's a product of, you know, the music. In some cases, it's the other way around. You know, life was fueling the art. But, you know, in the case of a lot of these young kids, it's just like, bro, they doing it because this is what's popular. We talking about like, it's just drilling is what was popular, you know. Like, that's just, you know. So I feel like if the music, or not even the music got to change, it's like the perspectives have to change within the music.
Right.
Like, just show both sides.
Yeah.
Say we was out here doing this and this and this and that.
But that's what you gonna get from that.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just show both sides of it. You know, don't be one-sided with it because it's 13, 14, 15-year-old kids listening to it and it sound good. They see you in the designer and they want to follow because they think this is what's gonna give me this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Speaking of designer, have you seen YK Osiris? Designer, custom made.
Say
designer,
custom made Gucci by T.
Bro, so YK Osiris had a custom made Gucci jacket. That basically has the industry and the culture in the frenzy right now.
Frenzy. I don't think it's more a jacket. It's the whole.
What y'all first? What do y'all niggas think about the jacket, bro? I didn't think the jacket was too bad.
Nah, it ain't something I would, and I love biker jackets.
Right.
But that one, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
Nah, bro. I would cool. It depends. I gotta be really high before I put it on.
See, bro, if you gotta be in an altered mind state, bro, if you gotta be in an altered mind state to wear anything, like, bro, that ain't something you should
Jack, you would throw that bitch on no questions.
I wouldn't have put the whole Gucci fit on.
See, I like the pants. The pants was like,
no, the pants needs to be worn by itself, bro.
Yeah, they can't. That was too much money.
Too much. They weren't all the same color. Bro.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst. Color. That shit was.
Which one is the fake
Gucci?
Gucci?
Had socks on with gel with Jill Gucci flip flops on.
It was just all bad,
bro.
With a muscle.
He had Gucci flip flops on.
Yes. With a white beater under it.
And then you had a hotel. You didn't even have homes. You had a hotel. you know what I'm saying? You had to. It wasn't a Four Seasons.
That nigga said he ain't even at home, bro.
He knew he didn't want to be seen in public with that shit on, bro. He knew he didn't want to be seen in public.
Bro, but all these rappers be doing that shit, bro. Like, I gotta defend my nigga YK, man.
And you see what's happening every time a rapper do that shit. They get their ass fired up.
Cause we done seen the history of it. Ain't nobody said, like, how that nigga put it out there. Ain't nobody said nothing about Moneybag. We seen Moneybag. Who else had one?
They said,
was it that much monogram though? Like, cause that was a lot.
Yeah. Was it that much Gucci?
You know what I'm saying? That was a lie.
I wasn't that much Gucci though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
was it that much?
He probably was debating in the hotel room, like, should I put on the Gucci Scully too? Like, I was like, should I put the Gucci Scully on?
Yeah,
It's the one. Hey, so Phil, tell me, like, with your whole perspective of image, like how important is an image to you once you get into the industry?
Man, I think the most fashionable people in the industry are people who dress like themselves.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Bro, he ain't everybody cup of tea. But man, he makes so much money off of his clothes. Like, bro, it's like he out of here. Like, his collab, A$AP Rocky, these people are uniquely themselves with what they wear. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I feel like if you just be yourself, bro, some people will want to follow, some people might not get it, but it's like, bro, at least you're comfortable. You can tell.
Do you feel like you would be tempted to, maybe I need to wear more Gucci, maybe I need to wear more Louis, maybe I need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it a man.
I'm not, actually, neither one of those are like my favorite, like, designers. My favorite is at the time, right now, is Fear of God, Rude, Luigi. Yeah, that's Jerry Lorenzo. Yeah, and then I love Rude, which is by a dude by the name of Luigi, and then what Pierre Moss is doing. So those, and that all three, like, people of color in fashion. So I love what they do.
Oh, that Fear of God niggas is good.
Yeah, Jerry Lorenzo. So, like, those are my favorite three designers. And so I like people like that, where they make like unique brands. I feel like with the high fashion designer, at this point, it's just people wearing it because of the name.
Right.
It's not even about, is it like YK, little homie put that on because it has the name Gucci. Not because it's tight.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, did you put that
on? What it gonna take for niggas to stop? Cause see, I think shit like that and alters niggas' mind states as well. Like, just the whole, I gotta be in Gucci, I gotta be in Louis. These motherfucking high-end fashions that don't, you know what I'm saying, don't support niggas in no shape, form, or fashion, man. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Like, it's like, who are we gonna, what would it take to get niggas up out of that whole look? You know what I mean? Like,
now, I don't know. Especially with rap, because rap is a braggadocious thing. You want to feel like you got on the most expensive, the flyest.
That's all it is, bro. Price tag, bro. Like, niggas is on some clothes.
The image brings the money, bro. The image
brings
the fans, bro.
Very true.
Like,
we know that.
Huh?
I said we know that though.
That's why niggas do it, bro.
But we have documented resumes on niggas doing it without that.
Yeah,
like the most successful rappers. You know what I'm saying? Cole be out here looking like a full-fledged bum sometimes, nigga. And he used to bet and niggas will.
The talent is like,
you know what I'm saying? Niggas will tell you Cole is one of the best niggas out.
Something, bro. YK is a nigga he's a young nigga that will eat.
Nah, not even on YK. I'm talking about on the high scale. Like, to me, honestly, I feel like YK is really just doing this shit for hashtags, doing this.
Now he's doing this shit for traction. Because he already didn't have his name in the fucking shit.
Oh, so you don't think originally it started like this?
Huh? Now, originally he did the fit, but he didn't think niggas was gonna take it this far. And now that he's taking it this far, that he keeps egging it on, he's just doing it for traction.
Cause I seen 21 had posted like he was dropping a song or something.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dropping a song today.
But I'm saying 21 was posting like he was pushing for it, so you don't think it could be an actual?
Oh no,
like it was